What up, y'all? How are y'all doing today? It's your boy Nerdy Red 23 back at another one. I'm here to talk about a very classic LP from the one and only P-Funk band, Funkadelic. They released their 12th album of April 14th. Yeah, I know, it was a very controversial album. Yeah, as y'all can see that. It was released of April 14th, 1981. Happy, excuse me, 45 years to this classic right here. It is called The Electric Spanking of War Babies, and it was released through Warner Brother Records. And the title is an allusion to the Vietnam War and baby boomers. Sly Stone contributed to the recording sessions, singing the lead vocals on the song on Funk Gets Stronger, Killer Millimeter longer version. So more to it. Clinton himself, Mr. George Clinton, had originally planned on a double album, and what do you call it? But the idea was quashed by Warner Brothers Records. And the original track list featured the instrumental version of the title track found on the 12-inch single B-side, as well as the tracks Mayday, S.O.S, and I Angle, later released on the George Clinton Family Series albums, Plush Funk and Testing Positive for the Funk, respectively. The title refers to the U.S. government's use of media propaganda to promote imperialism and war at the time. So it includes many relative newcomers up to the P-Funk, and many of whom remained employed by George Clinton on future releases under his own name or under the name George Clinton and the P-Funk All-Stars. Of all the original group members since Funkadelic's debut album, only George Clinton, Ray Davis, and Eddie Hazel appear on this album. Junie Morrison plays all the instruments on the title track, except the guitar solo, which was played by Michael Hampton. And this was the last album to feature Eddie Hazel, Ray Davis, and Gary Scheider, and Junie Morrison, Malia Franklin, Malia Franklin, and Jessica Cleaves. Also, this is the only Funkadelic album the late Roger Troutman appears on as well. Sly Stone performs several instruments and contributed the production work to the album. And the artwork controversy, let's get to that. The cover of the artwork was designed by longtime Funkadelic collaborator Pedro Bell, deemed inappropriate, as y'all can see. All that. It's due to the cover featuring an overly phallic spaceship that transported a naked woman. The work was edited despite the fact that Funkadelic was following up to 2 consecutive million selling records. And while signed to Warner Brothers at the time, Bell had revised the Electric Spanking of War Babies, so the image was featured with a lime green sketch of shape covering the majority of the cover art, as y'all can see that, which says, oh look, the cover that they were too scared to print, as y'all can see. So, AllMusic said that whether or not one cares to examine its hidden political messages and blah, 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 Electric Spanking is an above average party album. A lot of people said this wasn't the greatest, so there was a lot of controversy at the time. So George Clinton was originally planning to do a double album, which I already mentioned. So Robert Christgau stated that George Clinton reaches into the disgusting depths of his drug-addled mind and comes up with the solidest, weirdest chunk of P-Funk since One Nation gathered under a groove. So, yeah, it had some cool songs on here. So, of course, I love the title track, The Electric Spanking of War Babies, and Electro Cuties, Funk Gets Stronger, Part 1, and Funk Gets Stronger, which you got the Killer Millimeter longer version, and Brettino's Bounce, and She Loves You, Shockwaves, O.I., and Icka Prick. All classics right here. It's definitely had its time, you know. Okay, as y'all, yeah. Pretty much everything right here. What is your favorite song off this classic right here? Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and comment. Follow your boy, and I will be glad to return. Y'all have a blessed one and stay safe. Keep bumping this record on your turntables. All right, peace, y'all.